You're too pure for this wicked world. Your data's uncorrupted, but does something skip inside you? That's what it takes.
Alright, so I'm back from my little appetizer that I had with my sweetie, and now I'm rolling into desserts. Now normally we wouldn't make our desserts until after we've had dinner, maybe an hour or two later. But since this is a show, I want you to see how to make these tasty little mango rangoons. So here it is. What you're going to need is some large wonton skins, a whole cut up mango, about 2 ounces of cream cheese, a little sugar, 1 very ripe banana, a little bit of ginger. And what you want to do is mash up this very ripe banana into the cream cheese. It's going to add that extra layer of flavor into the rangoon, and it will add a lot of sweetness to the cream cheese as well. You want to make sure that your banana is really nice and ripe, like the type you would use for banana bread, because when they're really ripe, they have the most sweetness to them. And what you want to do is just mash up the banana and the cream cheese until you have one smooth, creamy consistency. Now that I've mostly mashed the banana, I'm actually going to resort to a spoon for the rest of the mixing. Sometimes I find that a rubbing motion is more efficient than anything else to mix fatty things like cream cheese in with sugary things like bananas. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, just well mixed. Give it a little taste. It's pretty sweet. I don't think it's going to be quite sweet enough, so I'm going to add a pinch of sugar. Mix that in too now. Give it one more taste here. Yummy. I call that good. Now the next part of this is to stretch out a few of these delicious wonton skins here. I'm working with 6. There we go. There's my 6th one. And then just put a little bit of cream cheese in the middle of each one of them. Divide it evenly between them. Now traditionally in Chinese restaurants there's a dish called a crab rangoon. And what it is crab meat and cream cheese mixed up into a wonton skin and then deep fried. And it's a favorite. I'm sure you've had it before. Now I thought it'd be fun to play with that and make it into a sweet dessert. Mangoes are a traditional dessert in Asia. Mango pudding seems to be a favorite. I'm not really such a big fan of puddings, but I know that I like rangoons. Top each one of these with a little bit of cut up mango. And then you're going to need to seal these up. And so now, just like we did with the pot stickers, moisten up your fingers and moisten up the wonton skins. Get them good and wet, and then sort of draw the corners together and twist them to close. Make cute little satchels. Perfect. And just repeat that with the other ones. Another thing you can do with these is just prep these up ahead of time, like I'm doing right now. Stick them in the fridge until you're ready to fry them off and eat them. The rule of thumb with these is don't fry them unless you're going to eat them within 5 minutes of frying them. So you can fry these in a wok filled with hot oil, you can fry them in a deep saute pan filled with hot oil, or you can use a deep fryer. I recommend using a deep fryer because it's easier to manage the temperature and it's safer. So for your visual purposes, I'm going to fry off a couple of these. Beautiful. Just gonna reach in there and make sure that all the little tops and all the little nooks and crannies get deep fried. I can tell they're done when they're golden brown all around and they've developed a nice crisp exterior shell. I think that'll do the trick. Give these a few moments to drain back into the oil, and then take them out of the basket, put them on some sort of paper towel, a napkin, something like that to absorb the rest of the fat. Finish them off with a little sprinkling of powdered sugar. And there's your dessert.
That's what takes up time in your life. Add the sum of the slides, and sooner or later love comes inside you, gets behind you, takes you under its wing. Is it some kind of function, a reconstruction where you've always been? Sense memory that's so passé. Is that what passes for vision these days? I engineer no strangeness. I don't have that modern streak. What fills up the space in your life? Does the sum of the slides hurt? Sooner or later love comes inside you, gets behind you, takes you under its wing. Is it